So here it is, Merry Christmas. Everybody's having fun. That's just one of the hundreds of Christmas crackers we'll no doubt hear between now and Christmas Day in just 38 days' time. Now, whether we want to hear them or not, well, Slade, the band behind the classic Merry Christmas Everybody, are touring just over the Nottinghamshire border next month. Helen Barnes caught up with the only remaining original member of Slade, lead guitarist Dave Hill, about that hit and the date at De Montfort Hall on the 15th of December, and carrying on without Noddy Holder. Oh, and he plays a little intro of that famous hit as well on his acoustic guitars too. Have a look at this.
It was very odd at first because I was so used to certain people being there, particularly Nod, because singer, frontman, and it's me and him on the front line. You know, I'm dancing around and he's talking to the audience. But no, I think, you know, if I'd have left the band and decided that's what I wanted to do, it wouldn't bother me if the rest of them wanted to carry on. If you chose, this happens, doesn't it?
Yes.
And it's happened to a lot of artists where they no longer want to pursue that avenue. They may want to do music, but they don't want to do that. And
I think it's wonderful that you're still touring. I mean, tell us how old you are.
77.
77, isn't that incredible? Who'd have thought 50 years later at 77 you'd still be touring? It's amazing.
Yeah, if you think about the bigger picture, it's the music, isn't it?
Yes.
The memories of us are in people's heads.
Yes.
And okay, when they see me, they go, you know, like when they do when I walk around, because I'm quite recognizable. it's like, you get this like, it is you, isn't it? Yeah, I am me. Yeah, yes, I am him.
Your hair makes you quite recognizable, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's right. There was that. And it's quite funny sometimes, you know, sometimes people are following you about, you know. You know, sometimes I've got caught in one of these big stores in Brum, you know, and the Christmas song comes on, and I'm going, oh no. Where's that?
Does it tempt you to kind of like sing along or have a little dance when you hear it in the supermarket?
Well, that's it. It was like I was you know, the racks of clothes, and I was, and I opened this, there was a face on the other side, a girl, and she's going, and there was. It can't be possible that you could be standing here and that record's on. It's sort of like, and it can be funny. Yeah, quite funny.
One thing I want to ask you is, I can see a whole range of guitars in the background. How many guitars have you got in your collection?
Well, there's one here which has got my name on, and it's got DH on it. It was made for me by a guy in Birmingham. I play classical. If you look that way, there's classical, and there's a guitar up the corner which is in a case, which is extremely famous guitar. Do you want me to show it to you?
Yes, please. Yeah.
Right, I'll just show it to you. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Can you see?
Wow.
Right, the shape of it. Right, this is a one-off guitar made by a Chinaman in London. Right. But it's a pivotal guitar because when I first started to record with my manager, Chas Chandler, he didn't like the guitar I had. He said, you need to get a better guitar. So I went down to this place in London, Shaftesbury Avenue, and this was in the window. Now, bear in mind, it was very expensive. So really, I rang my dad. I said, well, I've got to get a better guitar. And it was 220 quid, and this is 1968, a lot of money. And my dad said, right, I'll get the cash. And we went back on the train, and he come down with Dad, and he bought it. Now, the interesting story is I call it Dad's guitar, right? Because this guitar played on more or less all the biggest hits we ever had.
Wow.
One guitar does the job. Although I've got several, because they have different sounds, and most guitar players have loads of guitars, but there's always one this has become something which is personal. But the thing about it is, all the Christmas songs and all that were all played on this one. So I don't take it on the road. Well, I don't take it abroad because it's risky.
Can you play us just a tiny bit of Merry Christmas, everyone?
I could probably play it. Just hang on a sec. This is a little guitar that it's a small acoustic, which I write on, right?
Okay.
So the Christmas song,
you know, tilt your camera just down a little bit so we can see the guitar as well. Perfect. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you sort of, you know, the intro we talked about. So you go.
Feeling Christmassy already? Time for a quick breather, but after this, you